Good evening and welcome to the 23rd Annual Garden State Film Festival Filmmaker Interviews. My name is Michael Cassidy. I will be your host this evening, and I have the absolute pleasure of speaking with the director, the writer, the actor, Judas M. Starling of The Black Decay. Judas, thanks for joining me today.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm very excited.
Me too. Can you give us a brief synopsis of your film for the people that haven't seen it yet and might at the festival?
Right. It's more of an experimental film, and the premise is this girl, she's walking in the woods, right? And she gets stung by a bee, but some odd things occur after. But you have to watch to see the whole thing because it's
Right.
definitely some odd experiences happen to her. It's a bit of a body horror as well, so it's fun.
Right, yeah. We will talk about those. We'll let that be a
Yeah,
surprise for the viewers.
for sure.
So, what was your inspiration for the film? You say it's like an experimental
Mhm.
kind of film, but what to that?
I if I'm honest, it was in part the time limitation at my film school, and I wanted to come up with an interesting concept because I find that like I don't like making art or films in general with simple concepts. I like to like expand it and it be like not like never seen before but like more unique and stuff. So I just thought it would be nice, and also I like how in the film The Black Decay, I like how she undergoes this like transformation, and I find that interesting, like how such a small act like getting stung by a bee can create such a huge mental and physical transformation for her. So I like the symbolism there as well.
Yeah, I definitely got that while watching it.
Yeah.
I could feel that was scream. You mentioned that you're in film school. Where are you at right now? Where do you attend?
I attend two film schools actually. Film Academy 360 and the Performers Theaters Workshop. But the Performers Theaters Workshop is mostly like a theater school, but they do film as well. So I partake in that. I partake in both classes. It's a lot of like time dedication because like my entire Saturday is just film school, but I love it, so it's worth it.
Yeah, it sounds pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
for sure.
So, I don't want to give anything away, so I'm going to choose my questions carefully. Can't say that.
Our ass.
So let's get off the topic of the movie for a second. But you also do a few other things.
Yeah.
I think I saw that you were a poet, an author, a musician, a philanthropist. Can you tell us about your other projects
Well,
that you do?
okay. I am in the process of building up a nonprofit. It would be called the Able Alliance, and I am a disabled individual. I do have a disability. I'm autistic, and my brother is also autistic, and I empathize a lot with the cause, and I just want to garner community and awareness in my community at like and do what I can to help the problem, because I think ableism is a lot more profound and inherent and systematic than most people think it is. But I really just I really just want to help the cause because it's really important to me as a disabled individual, and also as a friend and a family member, and just as a member of the community. I really do like, but that's in the works for sure. And I'm very excited to see that come to fruition.
Me too. Thank you for sharing that information with me. I know it's sometimes it's hard to talk about stuff like that, but I'm glad you feel comfortable to share that here.
For sure, for sure. As for
So,
oh, sorry.
oh yeah, I was gonna the music, and you're probably going to talk about it,
Yeah.
so you can go ahead.
um
There we go.
as for poetry and music, I used to like write songs and sing all the time, but I recently just got back into like songwriting actually. I'm writing an album. It's okay, this is a little controversial, but it's called the Amen Agenda, and it's a bit of a critique on like certain parts of modern Christianity because I I am a Christian. Like, I do believe in God and everything. But some parts of Christianity I am uncomfortable with as a person in the queer community and as a person that was born female at birth. Some of the parts of the community that is used to justify horrible things and rights being taken away. And it's like a critique on that, and it's also a manifestation of my own personal beliefs and my own personal experiences with that and what I faced and what I think about all of that stuff. And for poetry as well, I write poetry on a variety of topics. Most have remained unpublished, but I do have like a couple posted on my Instagram. Judas M. Starling, go follow me. but but yeah, I'm very passionate about poetry as well. I've been writing poetry since my freshman year, so I'm very well versed in it. I have like a whole master doc of poems I've written and stuff. It's a lot.
That's pretty cool. So, your songwriting. Who are some inspirations that you listen to or try to learn from? Do you have anybody that you think you write a bit like?
I'm so new to it. I haven't thought about that, but I will say, like, as for artists that I like really appreciate, I really love Olivia Rodrigo. I really love Mitski.
Me too.
Kendrick Lamar. Oh, I love them so much. Yeah, those are Conan Gray. Like, I really do, but my music is more like experimental slash like political, so it's not as much like pop or rap. It's not really as much about the genre or the style of music as it is about the message behind the music. Like, that's what I really want to do with music. I really want to like give in somewhat of an anthem for the people, like people who don't see themselves represented or don't see their beliefs represented or think that there's no one that thinks like them or believes the same things they do. I want to like go into the music industry and just really like give my like heartfelt opinions and just really be outspoken about things that people are scared to be outspoken about and have that bravery and that courage to do that, for sure.
Definitely, we need more people like
Oh,
you.
thank you.
For sure. Especially, yeah. So Judas M. Starling. There's also a few other names people might know you by. Do you want to tell us a little bit about those names that you have?
Yeah, okay. So I am, like I mentioned before, I'm queer, but I didn't say exactly like what I am. I'm like gender fluid, I'm trans, whatever you want to call it. I was born a female at birth, so I have like a feminine name. It's like my dead name or whatever. Um and then Jay is the name I actually go by in like my day to day, like my classmates, my teachers, they'll call me Jay. Love that name. But Judas M. Starling was very special because I thought of it like oddly. I thought of it when relating to one of my other pursuits. I'm writing an autobiography right now. It's not like
Wow.
it doesn't have a publishing deal or anything yet, but I am writing it. uh and it just I break it up in how I do it is I break it up into eras of my life and I give each era a name. And I wanted a name for I'm entering a new era recently, and I just wanted a name to like represent like growth and stuff. So I was like Judas. And also Judas is a cool name, okay? Judas M. Starling, that's a cool name, right? Never seen before. Right.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Very cool name.
Yeah.
It is a very cool
Oh,
name.
thank you.
What does M stand?
M is my legal middle name. My legal middle name is Marie. So I wanted to have that little bit of realism in there, like that little bit of like who I genuinely am as a person rather than just a stage name. So that's why the little M in the middle there.
Yeah, some Samuel Jackson energy.
Oh, real. I love him. I love his work. Especially him in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and in the Marvel Universe, of course. I love that.
So, staying on the topic of kind of other franchises and fantasy and stuff, I noticed in your film, I hope this doesn't give away anything, but you were rocking a shirt.
I was. Okay,
Yeah.
I am a
Is
big
that your
Harry Potter
house?
fan. It is my house. It is my house. Though that's my actual clothing that I was wearing. I am a Hufflepuff. We're low key so underrated as a species. Like we need more Hufflepuff rep out here. Like we have Newt Scamander, but like we need more rep out here. But I do really love Harry Potter, the Harry Potter universe. I will say I'm one of those annoying people that is like I like the Marauders era more than the original like Harry Potter, Hermione, Ron era. So I'm weird. I like James Potter, like Harry's dad and Harry's mom and stuff. And I really like am into that era. It has a
Right.
whole fandom though. I'm not alone on this.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, we were just talking about, is there any other fantasy, sci-fi stuff that you're into that you think bleeds into your many other works?
Oh, for sure. I actually am writing I'm writing / I have a concept, like proof of concept kind of. It would be
Right.
called,
You got a lot going on.
yeah, I know. And I'm also like at a performing arts high school and it's all honors and I'm going to Key next year and it's a whole thing. I'm very busy.
Congratulations.
um
Are you local to, or I should ask this before, are you local to New Jersey?
I am. Live in Rahway, and I go to school in Scotch Plains, the Academy for Performing Arts, and I'm a technical theater major. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, and you said you're going to Keene
Yeah,
next
I
year?
am. But yeah, I'm not super special in that. The whole APA senior class goes to Keene, and we do like a bunch of dual enrollment, and I think it's really cool. I love that school. I don't love the school. I love the staff. The staff, and I love the opportunity it presents and stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't fully answer your question. Hold on. Work that has other work that has inspired my own work. Twilight Zone. I am creating look, I know it's been done before with Black Mirror and all that, but I am making another series. I'm writing it currently. It would be called The Zone of Unresolved Echoes, and it's like my other work, I like all my work to have a deep meaning behind it. Like not just like a superficial type of thing. I really like it to be meaningful. Like that's with everything, with my songs, with my poems. Like even if it's not like a political or like a risque statement, it's still like has to have meaning for me to like put myself into it. Like I put myself into my characters, my own experiences bleed into my work a lot. But sorry, I'm getting off track. I'm sorry. Twilight Zone.
No, you're doing great.
I'm making a series that is similar in nature to the Twilight Zone, as in the format of having a different story each episode and having it be a little like whimsical, like like similar to the Black Decay. It's like more experimental. I do love making experimental films. I think that's like my niche for sure. But each episode of The Zone of Unresolved Echoes would explore a different disability or a different like mental illness or some sort of experience within that. Like I actually fully wrote this episode, and I'm going to be filming it soon at my film school performer theater workshop. Thank you, Performer Theater Workshop, for sponsoring this interview. No, I'm kidding. But it's called Madness Manifest, and it's basically about this girl, and she's in this hellscape, but the hellscape is of her own creation, and it's just her mind playing these tricks on her, and it's very interesting, and I want to make more stuff like that, and also like the Black Decay, just experimental stuff that makes you ask like why did like Judas write this? Like what is going on? Like what is the actual like meaning? I just want people to be a little shocked, confused. Like my goal as a director, I want someone to watch my film and think like see it as an experience or something like shifts within them. I want to create impact with my films, for sure.
That's inspiring. So we're coming to the end of our interview, unfortunately. I have a quick question. When you said Twilight Zone, I thought you were going to say Twilight. Do you have a team? Is Team Edward or Team Jacob? Where do you stand?
Okay, you're gonna hate me.
We have to go.
I don't. I didn't want.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. That's surprising.
I'm so sorry. I don't. But I can say like Harry Potter wise, like Harry, Ron, Hermione. I don't understand the Hermione hate. Like Ron and Hermione are like the best couple of that era, and do not disagree with me because
I agree. No, I'm not gonna.
I don't understand the Hermione Harry shippers at all. Like it doesn't make sense.
No.
Yeah.
So we are unfortunately coming to the end of our time together. Judas, I had an amazing time talking with you tonight. My last final question is, will you be attending the festival this year?
Yes, I will. My mama will be driving me. We'll be pulling up. I'm excited for sure.
Great. I can't wait to meet you in person then.
Oh, really? That's so cool. Yeah. I'm excited.
Cool.
I didn't know this. That was news to me.
I'm glad I could let you know. Yeah. But thank you again. I really am looking forward to seeing people watching your film, and I was moved. I hope they are also moved.
Thank you so much.
Through this too. I think you nailed your objective for sure. And once again, that is the Black Decay, playing Saturday, March 29th in Block AL3 from 9:30 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. Judas, thank you so much. I really appreciate you speaking with me. I had a great time, and I can't wait to continue this conversation at the festival.
Thank you. We will. I'll yap.
Thank you so much.